Okay, we're going to get a head start on the VBS craft to give you a good visual of what that's going to look like for VBS week. And a reminder too, just remember that our VBS training is August 2nd, which is a week from this Saturday from 9 to 12 at the church. So anybody who is involved in VBS needs to be there, unless you're a nursery worker or registration or specifically working with the youth. If you're one of those, you don't need to be there, but if not, please plan on being there. Okay, so on Monday, what the kids are going to do, the craft is really easy. Okay, they're going to have these name tag inserts. We're going to have the same pouches we have every year. And instead of getting these at the beginning, they'll get these at their craft time on Monday. This is a name tag insert. It's actually on cardstock, but what they'll do is you'll have each one of these on the table on Monday for the kids. And what they'll do is the first thing they'll do is they'll take a pen or a marker and they'll write their name there, first name, last initial. And then they'll be able to go ahead and color and decorate their flashlight however they like. They can make a pattern, they can use stickers, they'll have crayons and color pencils on the table. And then what they can do, if they get done with that really fast before craft time's over, they can go ahead on the back and start working on their memory verses. They can even draw a picture under each one if they want to help them remember it. So any of that's fine. So Monday's craft is really easy. So that will be the first part of it. And the second part is you'll also give each one of the kids a little mini notebook and a little mini pen that they can put inside of their pouch. And that will allow them to take notes, draw pictures, whatever they see that's interesting throughout the week of VBS. So really encourage them to write in those. Plus that will be a great thing if you have some downtime in your small group. You can have the kids pull those out and use them too. Okay, that's Monday. All right, Tuesday is a lot more involved. So Monday, simple. Tuesday, a little bit more involved. Okay, so when the kids come to craft time on VBS, what you'll have on the table for them are a bowl of foamy stickers with the peel and stick on the back, the large white styrofoam cup, and strips of masking tape for them. And this is what we'll start on the table, and then we'll add more as we go. So this, like I said, will be a little more time intensive. Tuesday is when they're going to create the lighthouse. Okay, so the first thing they'll do, I totally feel like I'm making a YouTube video, is that they're going to go ahead and decorate their lighthouse. This is the base of their lighthouse with whatever kind of tape they want. So maybe we encourage them to start with tape. They can do lines vertical, they can do lines horizontal. I will tell you this, that if they're going around the cup horizontally, it's a lot easier if they use smaller pieces of tape than really big ones. So I'm going to do some vertical lines on this one, and I will tell you too, for the younger kids, the vertical lines are a lot easier to get straight than if you're trying to do the ones that go around the cup. Okay, so we'll do some yellow and maybe some purple. And they can use one color, they can use 3 different colors, it doesn't matter. Whatever on the table that's available to them. And they're kids, so I don't have any problem with, at the end of the day, kids craft looking like a kid actually made it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we'll keep it simple. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's say they have that on the table and they can have more time to do that. Go back to the foam stickers, and we'll kind of use the foam stickers to create, and I'll pick green. I'm going to make a door with 2 green foam stickers. And yeah, I know, these little end pieces are going to be everywhere. That's okay. We can sweep up the floors when we're done. Okay, so I'll decide to have a green door, and then there's fun little circles. We'll go ahead and use our yellow. And make a handle for my door. And I have some yellow windows here. And there's hearts in here, there's triangles, there's more circles, so they can be as creative as they want to. So like I said, Tuesday's a lot more involved. And so I'm just going to do some basic things, and then the kids can make it as decorative as they want. So that's where we'll start, is they can put some windows and doors or decorate it however they want, and this is the base of their lighthouse. Okay, once you notice the kids are finished up up with that, or a child's finished up with that, then what you can do is go ahead and hand them a small plastic cup and a railing that is made out of paper. And what we're going to do with this is go ahead and wrap it around the circle and just make sure there's a little bit of overlap, maybe like an inch. And the glue sticks can be on the table as well. And you can tape it together. If you overlap it about an inch, then it slides onto the bottom pretty well. You can even pull it apart if you need to a little bit more. And then what they're going to want to do is take the glue stick and just go around the outside of the base of the cup. And then they can slide the railing right over it and push it down. And actually, if you let these dry and don't mess with them too much, they stick pretty good. Okay, so that is going to be the top of our lighthouse. And then off to the side, when you notice that they're done with their base, you can give each one a little red circle. This is going to be on the top of their lighthouse. And what they can do is use their glue to adhere that to the top of the plastic cup. And then they have the top of the lighthouse. So you have the two parts to that. And the very last thing you want to give them, instead of having all this on the table, if we give them each part at a time, I feel that then less will get lost or tossed on the floor that way. Okay, so then what we're going to do is the tea light that's battery operated on the bottom, you can see, and they can turn on right away. We'll just want to turn them off before they leave for craft time. So we'll just actually set it on there. We don't want to glue it because that way they can turn it on and off. And we'll go ahead and put that. And these cups fit pretty good on most of them. If it is not fitting very good, all you need to do is go around the outside of the top of this and push in a little bit. And it loosens up in there actually really nice, and those fit pretty snug. Now the light is could wiggle around a little bit, especially if they're messing with it too much. But it should still be able to stay in there as long as you have this fit on there pretty snug. So that is what Tuesday's craft will look like, which is creating the base of the lighthouse. Now Tuesday they will not take this home. So one more thing at the very end we'll need to add is that they'll need to put their name on somewhere on the inside of the cup. And if they want to put it on the outside, that's fine, they can do that. So make sure their name's on it, first name, last initial, so we know who the kid is. Okay, so that's what Tuesday will look like. And we'll keep those over to the side until Wednesday when they take them home. Alright, Wednesday. Wednesday's also pretty basic, so not too involved. There'll just be crayons and color pencils at the table, along with glue stick. And what the kids will do is they'll have a backdrop for their lighthouse that they're going to create. And actually on the one that they'll get, there'll be like a circle spot that'll show right where the lighthouse will go. So all you're going to do on Wednesday is give this to the kids, and they can color and decorate it as they would like to, like I said, just with crayons and color pencils. And then what they're going to do is they're going to take a black, thick piece of poster board that's pre-cut for them, and they're going to glue, with their glue, they're going to glue the white thing that they just colored, and they're going to glue it to, glue it to the back of this, and if there's some overlay, it's not a big deal. And then once that's glued, then they'll take the lighthouse that they made yesterday, and they're going to put it on the circle part. So they'll just take the glue stick and they'll go around on the edge of the circle that will be very visible. And if the purple, just remind them, if the purple part, the purple glue shows up, it's okay, it'll dry. Okay, and so what will need to happen, this is very important because we just glued the lighthouse down, is they really need to write their name on the bottom of the paper so we know whose it is. Okay, and that's it. And then when they're done, we can put it to the side, and that's Wednesday. And so what they'll do on Wednesday, at the end of the day, they can actually take the whole thing home with them. And Thursday is station, so there's no official craft for that day. So that's what the craft for VBS will look like for this year. Thanks.